Welcome back to another episode with Pixelweb. In today's episode, I just want to bring you up to date with the latest security issues that we've been speaking about for the past couple of episodes. As you already know by now, WordPress has been updated to version 4.7.2, and it's been out for a couple of weeks now. We did a couple of videos, we did a couple of blog posts, and we spoke about some of the issues that were fixed. One of them was a very severe vulnerability that was discovered and disclosed by Security. So Security discovered an issue within the WordPress core that impacted the REST API, and a fix was created. The WordPress team kept it under wraps for about a week in order to give people enough time to update their websites. So in that time, the vast majority of people's websites should have been updated because it's a security release and most websites have it set to update automatically. Now, some websites don't have that setting on, and the reason could be that they want to do it manually. So right now, because there are some websites that have not been updated, about 100,000 websites have already been defaced and hacked by the security vulnerability that was discovered by Security and fixed by the WordPress security team. It's been 2 weeks. We got to keep this stuff up to date. The reason why, these organizations like Security, like the WordPress security team and others, put so much time and effort to secure the code is so that way, we can enjoy what we enjoy doing, which is blogging, and to share our ideas and thoughts with the world. But we have to do our part. All right, so, if you saw the last videos, you probably already updated. The good news is, since WordPress powers about 27% of the modern web, and there's only 100,000 websites that have been hacked by this security issue, that means that a very small percentage of websites haven't been updated. That being said, we got to make sure that we are all doing our part, to keep our systems up to date. We got to, log into our WordPress dashboard, make sure that our core files, our theme files, and our plugins are kept up to date, and just do our part to manage it. Our websites, these are our brand. Pixelweb is my brand. So I log in every single day and I make sure that any issues that need to be taken care of are done. I also back up my website. I back up the files and the database. I run a very specific pattern on a daily basis and weekly basis to make sure that things are running smoothly. I look at log files, do all those things. And you should do the same. And that's why we do these videos, so we can keep you updated on what's taking place out there. These are the blogs that I recommend most people, to follow. The WordFence blog. They always come out with really good information of what's taking place out there in the wild, when it comes to hackers trying to break into WordPress-powered websites. The other one, as mentioned before, is Security. They also are always updating new information to make sure that we are kept up to date on what's taking place out there. And the third one is the iThemes blog as well, because they always have new information that they're putting out there to keep people updated with some tips and tricks and features to make sure that we are all secure. So why is this so important? Well, we want to make sure that our websites are safe and secure. We also want to make sure that our visitors who are coming to our websites, are not going to be impacted either by drive-by downloads, where if there's malware on our website that, it could potentially be downloaded automatically to our website visitors, or we don't want them to see our website being defaced. I mean, seriously, that's, that would really put a damper on people's opinions on who we are. All right, so hopefully you have already updated your site. And this is just another video reminding you that keeping things up to date is extremely important. Now, I already know there's going to be people saying that this is a WordPress problem, that you just shouldn't use WordPress because it's insecure. Well, the reality is WordPress is actually one of the most secure pieces of software out there. If you don't want to use a system that has a vulnerability, then you should turn off your computer, because guess what? Every piece of hardware and software and operating system has security flaws. These systems are created by imperfect beings. Coders, developers try very hard, to make sure their code works and functions well. But sometimes there might be an issue that may not be realized until later, and that's when updates are happening. That's why when you turn on your Windows-based computer, you might have updates that you need to install. That's why your Mac OS system needs security updates. That's why your iPhone, your Android phone, or whatever phone you're using often needs to be updated. Even Linux, which is by far considered one of the most secure systems out there, even Linux needs security updates. So that goes to show you that any operating system, any piece of software used to create websites will continuously have flaws that get identified, and that's why security updates come out. So one of the reasons why WordPress is so secure, and I say it right here, is because there are major companies like Security, like WordFence, and others who are committed to keeping it secure. The WordPress developer team is also extremely committed to keeping it secure and to function well. And there's researchers out there that enjoy the open source project. They look at the files, the code running, the platform, and they research it. They test it out. They run it through some of their security algorithms to see if there's any issues they could find. And once they find something, they responsibly disclose it. So that's the process. My recommendation is you should log into your website on a daily basis, even if you're not going to be putting up a blog post that day. Just to make sure that things are updated and kept, current. It's going to be better off for you in the long run, and it's going to be better off for your website visitors. So I'm just going to leave you with this. We all need to do our part to keep ourselves, our website visitors, and the rest of the internet safe and secure. All right. Hopefully you found this video helpful. Hopefully you already updated, and hopefully you enjoyed it. If you did, give us a thumbs up. If you have any comments, leave them down below in the comment section. And don't forget to subscribe, because PixumWeb will always keep you up to date on the latest that's taking place with WordPress and websites. Alright, so again, thumbs up, leave your comments down below, and don't forget to subscribe. I'll see you next time.